Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a review for you on the Perixx Periboard 315. So let's get into this. Right here is the keyboard, which is pretty much all you're going to get in this packaging. If we just take a quick look at the keyboard, you can see we have the 1.8 meter cable right here. And then we have the keys itself here, the touchpad, and then the LED indicator lights down there. If we begin a quick tour of the keyboard, you can see along the right side we have two USB ports on the side. So that's nice if you want to plug in like a USB flash drive or like your mouse or whatever. So it's nice that they have this included. You can also see the keyboard has a small incline to it, and the cable is exiting around the right. On the rear of the keyboard we have some rubber feet on the bottom, as well as this adjustment so you can raise the keyboard up on a higher incline if you want. Now it does attain a plastic construction on it, but it does seem like a really solid plastic and it's not going to break. It does have a little bit of flex, which is good to have on a keyboard. And it seems like a nice solid plastic, and it doesn't seem like it's going to break or anything like that, which is really good actually. Here you can just see the layout of the keys. It's a pretty standard layout for the most part. The only thing I found weird was the question mark was on the other side of the arrow keys, which is a little bit of a pain. I'm used to having it around here, but instead it's all the way over here, so it's something you're going to have to adjust to anyways. But for the most part it's pretty basic. You have your functions all the way through the top as well, your touchpad, and your number lock, caps lock, scroll lock indicators. The touchpad itself I found to be pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of a touchpad myself, so I've only had laptops with the touchpads, but for the most part it seemed pretty good. The texture on it is a little rough, but it's pretty smooth. Of course it's going to wear down in time, but I found it nice and comfortable to use as well. It's also nice that it's more up on the top of the keyboard. The buttons themselves are very clicky and easy to press, so no matter where you're pressing it with your thumb, it's easy to do so, and you get a nice feedback as well on them. It does not have any multi-finger gestures, at least when I was trying to use it, such as when I used stuff like this, try to use two fingers to scroll and such like that. It did not work. I'm not sure about external software or anything like that, but it did not work out like that out of the box. As far as it goes in terms of turning up the brightness and function keys, to use the function keys, pretty much all you're going to want to do is go up to the top, and I found the function keys were already enabled and you don't have to press the function button. But to turn up the brightness, you just go in here. You can see the several levels. Gives a nice illumination to the keys and the backlighting. And overall I was pretty impressed. Seeing it in the dark was really easy. Seeing it in light was as well really easy. It adds a nice glow to the back and it looks pretty cool. As far as the key layout goes and typing on it, the keys are pretty close together. They're not that close as you'd find on something like a laptop keyboard, but they are a little more spaced out than a standard size keyboard. Although just using it for an hour and I got completely used to it. Overall the keys on it feel pretty good, provide a nice experience, enough feedback on it. I'll just give you a quick sound demo. So I got a very nice feedback from the keys, and I think it sounds pretty good. It's not overly loud like you get a mechanical keyboard, but it's pretty quiet, and you get a very nice typing feedback, and it feels pretty solid. The keys are not mushy at all. They do move a little, although they feel pretty good. Overall I'm pretty impressed with them, and I found them to be of good quality. Overall, in terms of the keyboard and using it, my thoughts about it, I found it to be pretty good. I like the keys, the layout was pretty good besides the weird question mark on there. The touchpad was pretty solid, the build quality is pretty good, and in my opinion, if you're looking for a nice keyboard with a touchpad, this one offers a USB hub and backlighting, which is something that's a little more rare. And I think you should definitely consider this keyboard if you're looking at one like this. Overall, I was pretty impressed with it, and if you want to check it out, leave some links in the description as usual. I'd like to thank Perixx for sending this out to review. That's all for now. Have a nice day, and see you guys later.